Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the issue of Adani Group is being taken casually in this country, but this is something that we have to check very properly, and it should be clear in our mind that soon our airport will be in the hands of private individuals, and we don't know how really things are going to go. And yesterday we did a video, of course, still on the issue of Adani. And one of our subscribers, who is also a very strong supporter of this channel, said that the boy who was claiming that Ruto want to sell our airport was a godsend. And indeed, it is true. I strongly agree with her that boy was a godsend, and he was delivering a strong message that Kenyans should really take it seriously. Because as I'm speaking now, 16 senior Kenyan officials departed from this country to India in a fact-finding mission. The finding is on Adani. They want to check on the financial records of Adani Group Holding. And still, a warning from the same officials from JKI is that if they delay and not seal the deal on time, Adani might walk out. So that's also another warning they are giving. That is the warning. If they don't seal the deal timely, Adani will walk out. So they have to rush and seal the deal timely. But as we go for this, what has been India saying about Adani Group? It will shock you that Indians have been on their street in a massive protest against the same group that the government of Kenya is going for. In fact, they are describing Adani as a big scandal. That Adani itself is a big scandal. The government of Kenya is going for that. There's so much focus. But videos are emerging every day from India, really showing how people protest against it, though the Prime Minister seems to be in protection of the same. So, why should we go for something that has a bad reputation back home? And this has been the situation on the ground as far as Adani Group Holding is concerned.
The money of the people that has been forcefully invested into the Adani Group, and now that the stocks are falling, now that there is a huge crisis, the money of the people is at stake. Apurva continues to be with...
The allegations of fraud levelled against the Adani Group caused deepening political unrest on Monday. Some of India's opposition party members were detained by police during protests, with the event stalling Parliament for a third consecutive day. Communist Party of India member John Brittas is calling for a joint Parliament committee.
I mean, we want a JPC or a Supreme Court monitored inquiry into the scandal that is Adani. Adani itself is a big scandal, and the government has to come clean on this. And this is a symbol of crony capitalism that is in demonstration now.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has denied accusations by opposition leaders that he's benefited from close ties with Adani Group billionaire founder Gautam Adani.
BJP!
Now, as we continue with the partner discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, having watched the situation in India as far as the person we are rushing for to go into a deal with, then you listen to some sentiments from the coming from the senior officials from the Kenya Airport Authority, like Henry Ogeya. For him, is saying that if they don't seal the deal timely, Adani will walk out. So they will miss. They are in a hurry to seal the deal. But you look in India, the situation there, it is alarming. You look at the deepening political unrest in India, as far as Adani is being involved in government affairs. You should not go for this thing. Adani is a scam. Going by what we've heard, what we are seeing happening, even in their own country, Adani seems to be a scam. There seems to be a scam. There seems to be working on behalf of some politicians. So Adani is being used as a tool for specific individuals seemingly within the government to benefit, but not at the benefit of the common mwananchi. A possibility might be here that we have individuals in this country who have interest in controlling our airport in this country. They want to take over JKIA and the rest of other airports. Are they 36, 38? So they are in charge. But they cannot do so directly because of the position they are holding to. Labda wewe ni president, wewe ni deputy president, wewe ni prime CS, wewe ni fulani wa fulani pale. So you have to look for such individuals which have been used elsewhere by officials in the government. So that now you come, they act in pretense, but yet you are the one beneficiary of all this. Adani might be acting on behalf of individuals who want to take over our airports in their hands for many years. That's why they are in a hurry. That's why they are trying to convince us that they have to do it within the time. That's why they're not considering the reputation of Adani, where they have existed or had some contract earlier. If you consider that, then the kind of differences Adani has attracted between the opposition and the government in India, then the residents of India, we cannot go for Adani. It will be a big no. But now we are here going for Adani. Who is pushing for this? Who is a beneficiary of this? And why single sourcing? There was no announcement of the contract so that people will do bidding. Then from there, we will have the best among the many who will have put their bidding. Why do it in silence? It raises so many questions. No one has announced that JKIA is looking for a best person to take over. Then people will come and bring their proposals. Then we check the best among them. Where was public participation? Before they said that they are rushing to seal the deal on time. Where was public participation? How many people, set their bid on taking over JKIA? And how did you come, which formula did you use for you to settle on Adani Group holding? Those questions have never been answered. and they will never answer. We have senior people under the Kenya Kwanza administration who want to take over our airport and benefit from it. Soon, watatuacha kama tunahangaika. This seems to be a scam. If not a scam, why not public participation? Why not have several bidders? Wakati walikuwa wanasema ya kwamba miasi wanataka kupeana kwa private, tulikuwa na kampuni kadhaa za watu zilikuja zikafanya bidding. Was it 4 or 5? 5 individuals. So they had to choose one among them. Hiyo ni parastatal. Mali ya serikali. Kwa nini hii ingine wanafanya kichini ya maji? What is this thing that they're hiding from the public? Hii maswali kama itajibiwa, we have a reason to reject Adani Group holding. We have a reason to make more noise. We have a reason to question them. And they must provide answers to us.